Hello students, a very good morning to all of you all. We welcome you to the maths camp of 9th standard where we are learning a very important chapter, that is triangles. Okay, students, let us quickly revise what have we done in the previous lecture. In previous lecture we have learned few things. Let us quickly revise them. The first thing was, in a triangle, there are three angles. When I add all the three angles, when I sum their three angles, tell me students, what will be their sum? Superb, it will be 180 degree. So we have learnt a very important property. The sum of measures of all angle of a triangle is 180 degree, which can also be called as angle sum property of a triangle. Okay. Next thing, we have studied a very important theorem of 9th standard, that is remote interior angles theorem. What does this theorem say? It says the measure of an exterior angle, the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to its sum of its two remote interior angles. Okay. So students, we have learned these two things in our previous lecture. Let us continue with the sums based on this. Students, we are doing a very important sum from practice set 3.1, question number 7. This sum will come in your exam for 4 marks. Okay. I want all the students to pay attention for the sum. Practice set 3.1, question number 7 for 4 marks. The question says, in triangle ABC. So students, we need to draw a triangle which is named as ABC. The bisector of angle A and B intersect at point O. Students, we are drawing an angle bisector. We have to draw angle bisector of which angles? We have to draw of angle A as well as of angle B. Students, what does angle bisector do? It divides the angle into two equal parts. Okay. So we'll draw an angle bisector of angle A. This ray will divide angle A into two equal parts because it is angle bisector. Okay. Same way, students, we will draw angle bisector of B. This ray BO will divide angle B into two equal parts. Okay. These two rays AO and BO are intersecting at point O. If measure angle C is 70 degree, if measure angle C is 70 degree, we are supposed to find, students, AOB. Okay. We are supposed to find measure angle AOB. Okay. So how will you get AOB? Let us understand that. Students, in second chapter we have learned, in any one sum, when you see more than one angle bisector, in any sum you see more than one angle bisector, the equal angles are denoted by variables. The two equal angles are denoted by variable, which will make your sum more simple. Okay. Now students, let angle CAO will be equal to angle OAB and let their values to be x. I'm denoting by a variable. Similarly, students, look at angle CBA. It is also divided into two equal parts. So it's two equal parts, CBO and OBA will be denoted as Y. Okay. The reason for this will be AO and BO. Ray AO and BO are the angle bisectors of angle A and angle B respectively. Okay. That means AO is an bisector of angle A and BO is an bisector of angle B. We are supposed to find measure of angle AOB. Okay. Students, AOB belongs to the smaller triangle named as AOB. Students, to find any one angle, we should know the measure of remaining two angles. To find any one angle of a triangle, we should know remaining two angles of a triangle. So which are the remaining two angles? X and Y. So first we are supposed to find value of X and Y. To find measure angle AOB, we are supposed to first find value of X and Y. कैसे मिलेगा? Let us concentrate on that. Students, look at angle CAB. Look and observe this angle CAB. Tell me students, is this angle CAB made up of two angles? Yes. Tell me which are the two angles? Superb. That's really great. The two angles are angle CAO plus angle OAB. I'm adding two smaller angles. I'm adding two smaller angles and getting the bigger angle. So the reason will be angle addition property. Angle CAB is equal to, students, let's substitute the values. Tell me CAO will be written as, superb, x, OAB का वैल्यू क्या है? Yes, superb, it is x. So angle CAB is equal to, tell me students, x plus x कितना होगा? Superb, it will be 2x. That's really great. We mark this as result number 1. Similarly, students, similarly, tell me what will be the measure of angle CBA. Look at angle CBA. Observe it carefully. Is it made up of two angles? Yes. Which are the two angles? CBO and OBA. When you add them, y plus y, tell me students, कितना मिलेगा? What will be the measure of angle CBA? Yes, it will be 2y. It will be 2y. Okay. I hope all the students have understood till here. Students, I want you all to draw the figure and write down the solution. Every student will first draw the figure. Figure is to be done with scale and pencil, no freehand drawing. Whatever markings are there in the figure, you can see on the screen. You need to put all the marking, then give the heading solution, double underline the word solution and write down the solution. Okay. Students, when you write the sum, presentation is also very important. I'll give you exactly 2 minutes. Quickly draw the figure and write down the sum till here. Okay. I hope all the students are writing the sum. In algebra geometry, writing practice is very important. That's why we are writing most of the sums. Okay. Students, I hope all of you are done till here. I'll proceed further. Okay. Now, students, we have got angle CAB as 2x, angle CBA as 2y. Okay. Concentrate on the bigger triangle. What is the name of the bigger triangle? ACB. So in triangle ACB, tell me students, in the bigger triangle, if I add all the three angles, what will be their sum? Yes, superb. It will be 180 degree. So I start adding all the three angles. Angle CAB plus angle CBA plus angle ACB is equal to 180 degree. The reason will be sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Now students, I'll be requiring your help for the substitution. Tell me what is the measure of angle CAB? Superb, it is 2x. Tell me what is the measure of angle CBA? Great, it is 2y plus angle ACB. Students, observe the figure. What is measure of angle C? Yes, it is 70 degree is equal to 180 degree. 2x plus 2y will remain here only. Plus 70 goes on that side, becomes minus. So 180 minus 70. Students, on left hand side, can we take 2 common? Yes, we can take 2 common. तो bracket में क्या बचेगा? X plus y is equal to 180 minus 70. 180 minus 70 will give you 110. We are supposed to find value of x and y. 2 multiplication mein it comes on right hand side and becomes division. So x plus y is 110 upon 2. Students, tell me what is 110 upon 2? Yes, superb. That's really great. It's 55. Result number 3. So students, we have got the most important result, that is x plus y is equal to 55 degree. Now this makes our sum more simple. Student, what was our main aim? To find measure angle AOB. So look at triangle AOB. In the smaller triangle, again we are going to apply angle sum property of a triangle. I add all the three angles, angle AOB plus angle OBA plus angle OAB is equal to 180 degree. Again the same reason, sum of measures of all angle of a triangle is 180 degree. एंगल AOB के जगह पे AOB आएगा, एंगल OBA की जगह पे क्या आएगा स्टूडेंट्स? X. In place of measure angle OAB, we are going to substitute y is equal to 180 degree. AOB will remain as it is, students. Tell me what is x plus y. Students, look at result number 3 and tell me what is x plus y. Yes, it is 55 degree. Really great. Is equal to 180. Students, plus 55 comes on right hand side, becomes minus. Angle AOB is equal to 180 minus 55. Students, tell me what is 180 minus 55? Yes, superb. It is 125. So students, we have got measure angle AOB as 125 degree, and this sum will come in your exams for 4 marks. Okay. All students, please complete the sum. I'll give you more 2 minutes. Please complete the sum. Okay. I hope all the students are done with the sum. Students, let's proceed further. We are going to do exactly same sum, exactly similar to this one sum. Okay. So students, are you all ready for it? Yes. Let us proceed further, students. Students, we do practice set 3.1 question number 8. Practice set 3.1 question number 8. Students, again a important sum for 4 marks. Again a important sum for 4 marks, and it is somewhat similar to the previous sum. Okay. So I want all the students to pay attention for this sum. In the adjoining figure, line AB is parallel to line CD. So students, can you all see AB and CD? What do we know about these two lines? Both of them are parallel, and PQ is a transversal. Okay. Ray PT, students observe ray PT. Ray PT bisects angle BPQ. Ray PT bisects angle BPQ. Bisect का मतलब it is dividing angle BPQ in two equal parts. Okay. So those two equal parts are denoted by identical mark. Same way ray QT. Students observe ray QT is bisecting which angle? PQD. What do you mean by bisect? It is dividing the angle into two equal parts. Okay. And now students, we have to prove measure angle PTQ as 90 degree. This angle PTQ मुझे 90 degree prove करना है. And student, it is very simple to prove. We are talking about this triangle PTQ. If I have to prove angle PTQ as 90, the remaining two angles should also be 90. Okay, the sum of remaining two angles should also be 90. So students, let's recollect chapter number 2. What does chapter number 2 says? In a sum, whenever you have more than one parallel line, in a sum, whenever you have more than one parallel line, the equal angles are to be denoted by, yes, students, it is denoted by a variable. So let us denote equal angles by variable. So angle BPT is equal to angle TPQ. Okay, and let them be denoted by X. Why they are equal, students? Because PT is an angle bisector. What does angle bisector do? Divides the angle into two equal parts. So I will denote this by X. Same way, students, tell me angle PQT and angle TQD both will be equal and they will be denoted by Y. Okay. Students, whenever you have an angle bisector, it will divide the angle into two equal parts. दोनों का रीजन आएगा रे PT and रे QT are the bisectors of angle BPQ and angle PQT respectively. Okay. Now students, we are supposed to prove angle PTQ as 90. PTQ 90 कब होगा? When x plus y is also 90. When x plus y is also 90. So students, we have to prove x plus y is 90. In this triangle PTQ, if x plus y is 90, the third angle has to be 90 degree. Okay. Now students, look at angle BPQ. All answers you will give me. Tell me students, is angle BPQ made up of two angles? Yes. Tell me which are the two angles? Superb. It is BPQ is made up of two angles. The two angles are BPT plus TPQ. We are adding two smaller angles and getting value of bigger angle. Reason will be angle addition property. BPQ remains as it is and this becomes x plus x. X plus x will give me 2x. Similarly, student, can anyone tell me what will be measure of angle PQD? What will be measure of angle PQD? Superb, great. That will be 2y. Y plus y will give you 2y. Okay. Students, I want all of you all to refer this sum properly. If you all want, you all can take screenshot of this slide. So writing part for this sum, you can do it at home because it is exactly same like a previous sum. Okay. Students, let's proceed further. Students, what do you know about AB and CD? They both are parallel, okay, and PQ is a transversal. Tell me students, angle BPQ, the angle which is there with the red color, and angle PQD, the angle which is there with green color. Tell me students, ये दोनों कौन से टाइप के एंगल्स है? AB is parallel to CD and PQ is the transversal. So red and green are which type of angles? Wow, superb. They are interior angles. Students, lines are parallel. So what can you say about interior angles? They are superb. They are supplementary. Supplementary का मतलब होता है when you add them, their sum will be 180 degree. So angle BPQ plus angle PQD is equal to 180 degree. Reason will be interior angles theorem. Reason will be interior angles theorem. BPQ, observe angle BPQ. Students, tell me what is measure of angle BPQ? Yes, it is 2x. What is measure of angle PQD? It is 2y is equal to 180. Students, if I take 2 common, ब्रैकेट में बचेगा x प्लस वाई इज इक्वल टू 180 डिग्री। टू मल्टीप्लीकेशन में इधर आएगा तो डिवीजन, सो x प्लस वाई इज 180 अपॉन 2। टेल मी स्टूडेंट्स व्हाट इज 180 अपॉन 2? Yes, students, it is 90. Result number 3. Okay. Now, students, the last step of the sum. Observe triangle PTQ. In triangle PTQ, students, now we have got the value of x and y. Can we find out measure angle PTQ? Yes. When I add all the three angles, that is TPQ plus TQP plus PTQ is equal to 180 degree. In a triangle, when I add all the three angles, their sum is 180 degree. The reason will be sum of measures of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Students, let's substitute the value TPQ. Tell me in place of measure angle TPQ, हम क्या लिखेंगे? Yes, super. We will write x. In place of measure angle TQP, what we will substitute? Yes, we will substitute y. Plus angle PTQ will remain as it is equal to 180. Students, tell me what is x plus y? What is the value of x plus y? Look at result number 3. X plus y. Yes, superb. It is 90 degree. Plus angle PTQ is equal to 180. Plus 90 shift on this side becomes minus. So students, 180 minus 90. 180 minus 90 will give you 90. So I have proved measure angle PTQ as 90 degree. Wasn't it a beautiful sum, students? Yes. Okay. So practice set 3.1 question number 7 as well as practice set 3.1 question number 8. These two sums are important sums as well as these are very interesting sum. I want all the students to practice these two sums so you're very thorough with all the concepts. Okay. Fine. Now students, we are going to start with a very interesting topic. Okay. That is proof of theorem of remote interior angles of a triangle. Students, in the previous lecture we had studied, in the last Sunday's lecture we had studied what do you mean by the theorem on remote interior angles of a triangle. हमने उसका मीनिंग पढ़ा है, हमने उसका कॉन्सेप्ट पढ़ा है. Today students, we are going to prove that theorem. And the proof is very simple. It can come in your school exams either for 3 or for 4 marks. Okay. Students, the question says the measure of an exterior angle, the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its remote interior angle. So students, we are talking about which object? Yes, we are talking about a triangle. In a triangle, you should have an exterior angle. So to get an exterior angle, I'll extend any one side. So I'm extending BC till point D. Okay. And I have to prove the measure of an exterior angle. Okay. The name of the exterior angle is ACB. ACB is an exterior angle for which triangle, students? Yes, for triangle ABC. So I will write angle ACD is an exterior angle for triangle ABC. And we have to prove the measure of an exterior angle. Students, measure of exterior angle means ACD is equal to, so I'll put a sign of is equal to the sum का मतलब होता है प्लस, किसको ऐड करने का? It's two remote interior angle. Now students, which are the two interior angles which are far away from exterior angle? C तो एकदम बाजू का हो गया, उससे दूर कौन सा एंगल है? A and B. So students, it will be angle A plus angle B. Angle A को हम लिखेंगे BAC and angle B can be written as angle ABC. So we have to prove exterior angle is equal to sum of its two remote interior angle. Exterior angle is equal to sum of its two remote interior angle. Okay. Students, let us start with this. Look at angle ACD and angle ACB. Students, tell me, if I add them, what will be their sum? If I add them, what will be their sum? Angle ACB plus angle ACD. If I add them, what will be their sum? Superb. It will be 180 degree. Can anyone tell me the reason for this? ये दोनों angles का sum 180 क्यों होगा? Yes, superb. These are angles forming linear pair. These are angles forming linear pair. Okay. We mark this as result number 1. Now students, observe the remaining part of the two proof. Observe the remaining part of the true proof. Tell me students, in a triangle, if I add all the three angles, in a triangle, if I add all the three angles, again, what will be their sum? Yes, superb. Even that will be 180 degree. So angle BAC plus angle ABC plus angle ACB is equal to 180 degree. Sum of measures of all angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Students, observe result number 1 and result number 2. Observe result number 1 and result number 2 and tell me what did we observe. Yes, superb. Right hand sides are equal. If right hand sides are equal, then left hand sides are also equal. And this property is known as property of transitivity. It is known as property of transitivity. So angle ACB plus angle ACD is equal to angle BAC plus angle ABC plus ACB. So students, if right hand sides are equal, the left hand sides are also equal. Students, reason will be from 1 and 2. ACB will get cancelled. So we are left with angle ACD, that is exterior angle, is equal to angle BAC plus angle B. Okay. Last May you are going to write hence proved. Now students, please pay attention. You will come to a new page. Give the heading Theorem of Remote Interior Angle of a Triangle. What will be the heading? Theorem of Remote Interior Angles of a Triangle. Then students, you are going to draw the figure. After drawing the figure, you are supposed to write given. After completing given, you are supposed to write two proof. After completing two proof, you are supposed to write the entire proof. Given to proof and proof, all the three headings will be double underlined with pencil. All the three headings will be double underlined with pencil. After completing entire theorem, if you wish to get good marks, if you wish to get full marks in this theorem, suppose this theorem comes for 4 marks, you want full 4 marks in this theorem, in last you can write hence proof and the entire statement again. Last, my students, we can write hence proof and the entire statement again. So how will you write last May? Hence proof the measure of an exterior angle. The measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its two remote interior angles. Okay. So students, I'll give you 2.5 minutes. I want all the students. I want all the students to draw the figure, write given, to prove and prove. Given, to prove and prove, all the headings will be double underlined with pencil. All the headings will be double underlined with pencil. After writing the entire theorem and entire proof, you're supposed to write hence proof, comma, and the entire statement again. What is the state? You're not going to write statement in starting. Starting में आपको सिर्फ heading लिखना है. Last में आएगा hence proof the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of its two remote interior angles. Okay. All of your last 2 minutes, quickly write down this. Students, I want all of you all to write this sum very neatly with a very good presentation. Okay, students, I hope all of you all have written this sum. I hope all the students have written this sum. Okay, students, let's proceed further. This was a very important theorem which will come in your exam for 4 marks. Okay, student, in exam only the statement will be given, figure given, to proof and proof. Everything you have to do it on your own. Okay, fine. Students, let's proceed further. Now, students, we are just going to revise quickly our 8th standard topic. Do you all remember in 8th standard we had studied one chapter, chapter number 13, congruency of triangle. Do you all remember that? Yes. So students, we are just going to revise that chapter because our next practice set, that is practice set 3.2 and its related sums in problem set are based on the topic that is congruency of triangles. Okay. Students, before doing that, let us understand what do you mean by the word congruent. Congruent word का मतलब क्या होता है? So let us take two examples. Okay. So students, in the screen, on the screen you can observe I have taken circle, square and rectangle. I take the first circle, the blue color circle, and place it on the second one. I took the first circle and placed it on the second one. Students, what are you observing? Observe them carefully. What did you observe? Yes, they get fit into each other. They are exactly same. Okay. Next, they coincide each other. Superb. Students, same way, if I place this square on a square and I place this blue color rectangle on this rectangle, what did you observe? They are getting coinciding each other. They are getting fit into each other. Okay. Why this is happening, students? Why are they getting fit into each other? Why are they coinciding? अगर मैं सर्कल को स्क्वायर पे लेके रखूं, will they coincide each other? Will they get fit into each other? No. So student, when the figures get fit into each other, they are coinciding each other. Why this happens? Because figures have same shape. Yes, obviously these are congruent figures, and this is happening because figures are having same shape and same size. So any figures which have same shape and same size, figures which have same shape and same size, such figures are called as congruent figures. Such figures are called as congruent figures. Okay. So students, figure having same shape, same size are called as congruent figures. Okay. Now students, I have triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, measure of AB is 4 centimeter, measure of BC is 5 centimeter, and measure of AC is 6 centimeter. Okay. Now students, I go to an Xerox center. Okay, we are just doing a small activity. मैं इसको Xerox center पे लेके गया. In this triangle ABC, measure angle A is 70 degree, measure angle B is 80 degree, and measure angle C is 30 degree. Now when I take to a Xerox center, I'm going to Xerox center and बोल रहा हूँ इसका ना मुझे डबल Xerox निकाल के दो. मतलब ये छोटा है उसका बड़ा निकाल के दो, बट एग्जैक्टली डबल होना चाहिए. तो स्टूडेंट उसने मेरे को डबल ट्रायंगल निकाल के दिया. और एल्स इफ आई टेल हिम मुझे इसका एग्जैक्टली सेम Xerox निकाल के दो, exactly same. So I will get same triangle in the Xerox. I named it as triangle PQR. Okay. Student, if AB was 4 centimeter, what will be PQ? If AB is 4 centimeter, what will be the length of PQ? Yes, PQ will also be 4 centimeter because AB and PQ are corresponding sides. AB and PQ are corresponding sides. Corresponding का मतलब होता है matching side. Okay. Same way students, BC. Observe BC. BC will be congruent to. Yes, BC will be congruent to QR. BC was 5 centimeters, so QR will also be 5 centimeter. Students, observe AC. AC is how much? Yes, it is 6 centimeter. If AC is 6 centimeter, what will measure PR? It will also be 6 centimeter. Angle A was 70, so what will be measure angle P? That will also be 70 because A and P are corresponding angles. Corresponding means matching angles. If B is 80, C will also be 80, and if C is 30, measure angle R will also be 30 because C and R are corresponding angles. So students, triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR because मैंने उसका exactly क्या निकाला था? Xerox. Now when I take Xerox, I cannot keep two triangles having same name. So मैंने second triangle का नाम change कर दिया and उसको मैंने लिखा PQR. AB will be congruent to PQ, BC will be congruent to QR, and AC will be congruent to PR. Students, all the matching sides will be congruent. Matching का मतलब होता है corresponding. Matching का मतलब होता है corresponding. So corresponding sides will be congruent. Corresponding sides of congruent triangles are congruent. Whenever triangles are congruent, its corresponding sides are also congruent. Okay. Look at angle A and angle P. Angle A is congruent to angle P. B is congruent to angle Q. And C is congruent to R. So student, what did we observe? Corresponding angles are congruent. That means if triangles are congruent, if two triangles are congruent, corresponding angles are also congruent. Superb. The thing will be corresponding angles of congruent triangles are congruent. So students, whenever the triangle is congruent, its three corresponding sides will also be congruent and its three corresponding angles will also be congruent. What do I mean by the word corresponding? Corresponding का मतलब होता है matching. A का matching angle कौन सा है? P. B का matching angle Q. C का matching angle R. AB का matching side, that means corresponding side कौन सा है? PQ. BC का corresponding side QR and AC का corresponding side PR. Student, this we have already studied in our 8th standard, right? Yes, superb. Students, tell me quickly which are the 5 tests of congruency. To prove any triangle's congruent, you require minimum 3 elements. कोई भी triangle को congruent prove करने के लिए minimum कितने elements चाहिए रहते? 3. We require minimum 3 conditions. And those 3 conditions are nothing but known as test of congruency. Okay? जैसे students आप लोग का exam रहता है. Okay, suppose you have a geometry exam. I will not ask you all and each and every sum. Suppose I'm taking exam of chapter number 3. I will not ask you each and every sum of chapter number 3. I'll just randomly ask few sums. Okay. So that randomly is nothing but called as test. Okay. Test of congruency. So students, we don't require all 6 elements. Which 6 elements? 3 sides and 3 angles. सारे elements नहीं चाहिए. We require few elements. We require minimum how many elements? 3 elements. And those 3 elements are nothing but known as test of congruency. Those 3 elements are nothing but known as test of congruency. Students, tell me which are the tests which you remember. आपको कौन से टेस्ट याद है जो आप लोगों ने 8th स्टैंडर्ड में पढ़ा है? Yes, it is SSS test is one, SAS test is second. More students हमने 5 टेस्ट पढ़े थे. I've got names only of 2. Yes, ASA, superb. I've got names of 3. SSS, SAS, and ASA. Come on, students, give me remaining 2. Yes, it is hypotenuse side test. Very good. The fourth one, anyone for the fourth one? Yes, superb. The fourth one is SAA test. Okay, so student, let us see the names of the test. The first test is SAS test, that is side, angle and side. Student, those side के बीच में angle है, that means it's an included angle. Between two sides you have an included angle. Okay. ASA, angle, side, angle. Between two angles you have an included side. Okay. Third one, SAA, side, angle, angle. Fourth one, very simple and favorite of everyone, SSS test. Okay, fourth one is SSS test, and fifth one is hypotenuse side test. Student, those who have forgot the name of the test, जो आप लोग ने 8th standard में सीखा था, in 8th standard the name of the topic was congruency of triangle, chapter number 13. Okay. Students, give the heading test of congruency and write down all the 5 tests. Give the heading test of congruency and write down all the 5 steps. And students, you need to remember all the 5 names: SAS, ASA, SAA, SSS, and hypotenuse side test. Students, if you don't remember the names, it will be a problem. Now, students, we are going to solve very simple sums based on congruency of triangle. Okay. Practice set 3.2. Question number 1, sub question number 1. Student, the figure is given to us. By observing the figure, we have to write down that the triangles are congruent by which test? How many tests are there? 5. Student, कोई भी triangles को congruent proof करने लिए how many elements? 3. Minimum we require 3 elements. If we don't have 3 elements, we cannot prove triangles congruent. If we don't have 3 elements, we cannot prove triangles congruent. Okay. Tell me, students, which are the two triangles you all can see? In this sum, which are the 2 triangles you all can see? Yes, the first one is triangle ABC and the second is triangle PQR. We observe the figure and state the test by which the given pair will be congruent. So students, we need to observe the figure, look at identical marks and write down that the triangle will be congruent by which test. Okay. Students, I want you all to take out your textbook. All students, please take out your textbook and come to practice set 3.2. Every student, if I tell you all to write anything in your textbook, always it will be with pencil. In textbook, you have to always write with pencil. Okay. Practice set 3.2, question number 1, sub question number 1. We have to prove both the triangles are congruent by which test? in triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Before I discuss the sum, students, I want answers from you all. Tell me, triangles will be congruent by which test? Observe the figure. Yes, that's absolutely correct. Triangles will be congruent by SSS test of congruency. Let us observe the figure, students. AB and PQ have identical marks. That means AB will be congruent to PQ. BC and QR also have an identical mark. So BC will be congruent to QR. And the last one, AC and PR. AC and PR also have a congruent marking. So AC will be congruent to PR. सबका common reason आएगा given. सबका common reason आएगा given. Therefore, triangles will be congruent by SSS test of congruency. What do you mean by SSS test of congruency? It is side test of congruency. Students, in textbook, you're just supposed to write that name. You'll just write SSS test. SSS test. Okay. So students, sub question number 1 ka we have just written the answer in the textbook. We move on to the next question. Practice set 3.2. Question number 1, sub question number 3. Okay. I want each and every student to pay attention. Students, यहाँ पे जो y दिख रहा है आप लोग को, this y is not 90 degree. For 90 degree we put a square sign. This is a round sign, means it is not 90. Observe the figure, students, and tell me triangles will be congruent by which test? Wow, that's really great. Triangles will be congruent by SAS test. How will you present the sum? Students, please pay attention. In triangle XYZ and triangle LMN. Observe these two triangles carefully. XY is congruent to LM. XY is congruent to LM. Next, angle Y is congruent to angle M. Angle Y is congruent to angle M because they have identical marks, and YZ is congruent to ZM. YZ is congruent to MN. Okay, all three will have only one reason, that is given. Now students, observe carefully. You have a side, you have an included angle. Included angle मतलब दो side के बीच वाला angle. These are two angles. दोनों angles के बीच में जो फंसा हुआ part है छोटा सा, that is called as included angle. So the triangles will be congruent by SSS test of congruency. Students, I want you all to write the name of the test in your textbook. That is practice set 3.2, question number 1, sub question number 2. Students, if you observe, filling the blanks दिया हुआ है. Okay, पहले उसमें boxes में भर दो SAS test. Then in your notebook, all students will draw the figure and write down the solution. All the students will draw the figure and write down the solution. Okay. All students, please quickly complete it fast. First, you will draw the figure and then you're going to write the solution. Students, first you will draw the figure. In figure, you will put all the marking as it is there in the screen. And then you're supposed to write the solution. Okay, students, I hope all of you are done with this. All students are done with this. Great. Students, we proceed to the next sum. Practice set 3.2. Question number 1, sub question number 3. Okay. Students, observe the figures, observe their identical mark, and tell me if triangles will be congruent by which test. First thing, students, we write down the name of the triangle as per one-to-one correspondence, as per matching angles. Okay. Students, tell me which is the matching, which is the corresponding angle of P. Tell me which is the corresponding angle of P. Yes, it is S. Which is the corresponding angle of Q? Which is the corresponding angle of Q? Yes, it is U. And which is the corresponding angle of R? Superb, it is T. Students, P ka corresponding angle S because they both are having same marking. R ka corresponding angle T because they are again having same marking. The corresponding angle for Q will be the remaining angle, that is R. Okay. So students, we observe these two triangles. The name of the first triangle is PRQ. So the name as per one-to-one correspondence for second triangle will be STQ. It will be STQ. Now students, observe this. You have angle P congruent to angle S. Okay. Next, segment PR is congruent to segment SR. Okay, or ST. And angle R is congruent to angle T. That means all the information are already given in the figure. Identical marks were given. Okay. Students, tell me, you have two angles, angle P and angle R, and beach mein included side hai. So tell me, students, triangles will be congruent by which test? Triangles will be congruent by which test? Superb. It will be congruent by SAS test. It will be congruent by SASA test. You have angle, side, angle. So it will be congruent by ASA test. Okay. So students, please write down in your textbook ASA test. It's a very simple and a very easy sum. Just write down the answer in your textbook. ASA test. Angle, side, angle. Okay. Okay, students, let's proceed further. Practice set 3.2, question number 1, sub question number 4. Student, this is one of the important sum which can come in your school exam for 1 mark, or it can even come as multiple choice question. It can also come as multiple choice question. Okay. Now students, observe these two triangles. What is the name of the first triangle? LMN. And tell me students, what is the name of the second triangle? It is PTR. So student, first triangle LMN, second triangle PTR. Students, tell me both the triangles, look at the figure properly and tell me both the triangles will be congruent by which test? Yes, many of you have given me correct answer. It is hypotenuse side test. How it will be done? Let us concentrate that. Students, when you have conditions are fulfilled or not. First condition, triangle should be a right angle triangle. Triangle should be a right angle triangle. Okay, student, the first thing, it should be the triangle should be a right angle triangle. Second condition, the second condition is hypotenuse should be congruent. Second condition is hypotenuse should be congruent. And the third condition is one side should be congruent. Okay. So students, all of you all please pay attention. First condition, angle M and angle T. Both are angles which has measure of 90 degree. So angle M is equal to angle T is equal to 90 degree. Next, 90 के opposite जो side होता है, the side which is opposite to 90 is known as hypotenuse. So students, LN is congruent to PR. LN is congruent to PR. Reason will be given. That means hypotenuse is also congruent, and LM is congruent to TP. Okay, all three will have a reason as given. We have a right angle, we have hypotenuse congruent, and we have also one side congruent. That why triangles will be congruent by hypotenuse side test. Triangles will be congruent by hypotenuse side test. Students, I'll just give you all 1.5 minutes. I want every student to draw the figure and write down the solution. So student, wasn't it a easy sum? Yes, it will come for 1 mark. All the 4 sums which we have done, sub question 1, sub question 2, sub question 3 and sub question 4, all are very simple sum which will come for 1 marks. Okay. So students, please draw the figure with scale and pencil, and all of you all write down the solution. Students, practice set 3.2, question number 2. It is a very simple sum which is given in a form of activity. Practice set 3.2, question number 2. You have a very simple sum where you have to prove triangles congruent, and that also it is given in form of activity. So practice set 3.2, question number 2 will be your homework. You all can refer Robomate and do that thing. In the next lecture, we are going to discuss practice set 3.2, question number 2. Okay. I hope all the students are done with this sum also. Great. Students, we move on to the next sum. Practice set 3.2, question number 3. Practice set 3.2, question number 2 will be your homework. Yes, students. And we are right now doing practice set 3.2, question number 3. Students, I want all of you all to pay attention for this. Practice set 3.2, question number 3. Okay, let us read the question, students. It says, from the information shown in the figure, from the information shown in the figure, that means in figure, there are many identical marks which are given. State the test assuring the congruence of triangle ABC and triangle PQR. That means, students, we are supposed to write triangles are congruent by which test. There are 5 tests. Which test will be applicable here? And after proving after proving two triangles congruent, write the remaining congruent parts. We know whenever the triangles are congruent, there are 6 elements, 3 sides and 3 angles. We have to write all the remaining congruent parts. Okay. So student, first thing we are going to prove the triangles congruent. So student, name of the triangle, in triangle ABC and triangle QPR. Okay, observe the figure carefully, students. We have to write the names correctly as per 1:1 correspondence. Okay, student, tell me what is the measure of angle A? Superb, it is 90 degree. What is measure of angle Q? Great, that is also 90. So students, I write angle A, that is angle BAC, is congruent to angle PQR because they measure 90 degree. Next, student 90 के opposite जो side रहता है, the side which is opposite to 90 is called as hypotenuse. So students, in the first triangle 90 के opposite कौन सा side है? BC, and in the second triangle 90 के opposite कौन सा side है? PR. So I write down hypotenuse BC is congruent to hypotenuse PR, and we have side AB congruent to side PQ. All the three will have a reason given. Therefore, students, tell me it's a right angle triangle, hypotenuse is congruent, and one side is also congruent. So triangles will be congruent by which test? Yes, it will be congruent by hypotenuse side test. Students, now if the triangles are congruent, we have to write remaining congruent parts. Okay. Students, total there are 3 sides. 2 we have already written. Okay, 2 हम लोग ने already लिखा, तो third वाला हमें लिखना है. So it will be AC congruent to PR. It will be AC congruent to QR. Reason will be CSCT, corresponding sides of congruent triangles. What is the full form, students? Corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Now student, total there should be 3 angles. We have written only 1. So we have to write the remaining 2 angles. Angle B will be congruent to angle P. Angle B, how will be written in 3 alphabets? It will be written as angle ABC. Congruent to, how will we write P? QPR. Reason will be CACT, corresponding angle of congruent triangles. Okay. And angle C will be congruent to angle R. How will you write C, students? Angle ACB congruent to angle QRP. And the reason will again be CACT, that is corresponding angles of congruent triangles. Okay. Student, the question had clearly said write remaining congruent parts. So after proving triangles congruent, I have written the remaining congruent parts. Remember, there are always, what are the elements of triangle? 3 sides and 3 angles. So total, whenever 2 triangles are congruent, you get 6 objects, 3 sides and 3 angles. I have already written 2 sides. So I write the remaining 1 side. Here I have written only 1 angle. So I am writing remaining 2 angle. Okay. So students, I want all of you all to draw the figure. Okay. With proper marking and identical marks. And then you will write the solution. The word solution should be double underlined with scale and pencil. Students, I want you all to observe the screen, understand the sum, and then write on your own. Okay. No one will copy from the screen. Just draw the figure, observe the entire solution, go through the entire solution, and then write the entire solution on your own. Students, you have 2 minutes. First, you will draw the figure. Next, you are going to give the heading solution, double underline the solution, and write down the solution. Okay. I hope all the students are done with the sum. Okay. Students, let's proceed to the next sum. Practice set 3.2 question number 5. Practice set 3.2 question number 5. In the given figure, segment AB is congruent to segment CB. So students, observe the figure. AB is congruent to CB. Next, segment AD is congruent to segment CD. So student, look, AD and CD, they both are congruent. We have to prove triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD. Student, to prove any two triangles congruent, we always require how many elements? Three elements. So students, just observe here, in triangle ABD, the first triangle with yellow color and the second triangle which is highlighted with green color, the name of the triangle is BCD. Okay, first triangle ABD, second triangle CBD. Okay, students, we have AB congruent to CB. So AB congruent to CB, given, it's already given in the question. We have AD congruent to CD, again the reason will be given. But now students, if you observe, I have only two elements. But to prove triangles congruent, we require how many elements? Yes, super, we require three elements. So students, question में तो दो ही दिया है. And we know to prove any two triangles congruent, minimum we require three elements. So tell me students, how will you prove triangles congruent? Which will be the third element? Student, in any case where you're given with two elements, okay, if third element is not given to you, हमें triangle को congruent prove करना है, but we are just given with two elements, the third element is not given to us. In that case, we need to just apply our brains. The third element will always be a hidden element. Okay, हमें वो figure को observe करके find करना है. So students, look at the yellow color triangle. Can I say BD is a side of, can I say BD is a side of yellow color triangle? Yes. Can I say BD is a side of green color triangle also? Yes. So student, BD belongs to the first triangle. BD belongs to the second triangle. So I write down, in the first triangle also we have BD. In the second triangle also we have BD. That means student, BD is a common side. Both triangles are having that side. Okay. So it is called as common side. Two triangles are having same side. That is common side. And therefore, students, tell me, triangles will be congruent by which test of congruency? Yes, superb. They will be congruent by SSS test of congruency. They will be congruent by SSS test of congruency. Okay. Students, please draw the figure and write down the proof. Give the heading practice set 3.2. Question number 5. Draw the figure and write down the proof. Okay. Students, I'll just give you all 2 minutes. Okay. Students, I hope all of you all have understood each and every sum which have been taught in the lecture. Okay. I want you all to just do one thing. Spread this news to all your friends. Let all your friends in your building, in your school, the friends which are staying nearby to you, or you know any friend through social media, please tell them and spread this news and let them join for free maths lecture. Okay. You all can register. All of you all have a registration link. Just click on that link, fill the details, and be a part of Mahesh Tutorials Maths Camp. Okay. Happy Dashera to all the students. We will continue this chapter on next Sunday. Keep practicing all the sums. We have almost done sums of 3.1, 3.2. So keep practicing those sums, okay? And trust me, students, this chapter is very simple, and geometry and algebra is one of the easiest subject of ninth standard. So keep practicing, students, and inform as many friends you all can, okay? Just spread this news and let them also attend free maths lectures, okay, which will definitely help you in your upcoming semester exams. Okay, students, we will stop here and will continue on next Sunday. A happy Dashera to everyone, and thank you to all the students. Bye, students. Have a great week ahead and all the best for your semester exams.